Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. And my question of today is, do you think, guys, that XRP is going to $1.50 today? Right now, the XRP price is right around the $1.40 mark. Look at it go, huh? Look at it go. So the last update I gave to you guys was when Bitcoin was breaking through towards the downside. I think it was roughly about 1 p.m. or so that I was making my update for. Right now, though, looking at the markets, guys, things are just breaking out of proportion. And yes, I'm still in my long position. I told you guys exactly when I opened it why I did that. And that is because XRP broke out of almost any single triangle or channel you want to put there. So on Bybit, we drew a triangle, which it didn't really break out of. It actually broke out towards the downside. It wasn't that nice. Then again, we also had another triangle, I think, in one of our charts. I don't remember exactly which one. Partially for Bitcoin and partially for XRP. And basically, on almost any time frame that you can think of, things broke out right here on about September 5th somewhere for the last time. But even prior to that, I believe August 31st. For the first time. And yes, guys, I'm extremely satisfied with my position. Right now, we are in about 4.8, about $600 and $2,500. So let's say roughly about $8,000 worth of profit. I think that's almost perfect right there. Once more, initial input is about, nothing, I guess 2,000 plus about $1,600. Let's say about $2,600. And I'm still keeping it open until for a very long time, guys. By the way, some people were wondering about why I keep losing money on these trades sometimes, why it looks like that. That's actually because these are the funding rates that you're paying for. It is basically giving money to people who hold a controversial position like Bitcoin here, and taking money from people who have a position that would lead the price that you're seeing right now away from the mark price. That's basically what they're doing. They're trying to keep the mark price in place. And so if you hold a position like this, you get money. And if you hold a contrary position, or actually, if you hold a position, which most people are holding, you basically have to pay to keep it open because you're basically paying for the borrowed money, so to speak. It's like it's the funding rate. That's just what it is. You can read it here for yourself if you want to. However, I don't really mind paying that since I know ultimately where it's going to get me. So I told you guys as well, if Bitcoin picks up back the pace, which we did expect it to do, it's going to continue on in the bullish sense. And right now, we got a perfect second bounce from this 51.4 thousand support here. You can see Bitcoin bounce back there. And XRP can make a critical close right now. And I was checking out Twitter. All right. And one guy, I don't have it open, I think, anymore, guys. I don't have it open. Why? Well, because he apparently got himself an ass whooping. You'll see what I mean in just a second. I posted two things. One, XRP is one of the greatest opportunities for wealth ever. My own opinion. I keep reiterating that. I keep coming back to it, saying XRP is going to be one of those opportunities where you're just shocked. And even BitBoy says it. This is the millionaire maker coin right now. I mean, I don't want to say too much about it except for saying you guys already know it. All right. Why? Well, the long story short about it is that right now an investment, which again, I am not recommending anybody to do. I'm just giving out my own opinion. In my own opinion, every investment that I make has a specific multiplier of, let's say, about times 5, times 7, times whatever, something along that ballpark. And so you need a little bit of money, but for a lot of people, which, didn't really know exactly what next step to take, this could be a big millionaire maker. And what I had open here was Crypto, one of the guys I know, as you guys most likely know by now. He had opened that he was looking to open an XRP long position. And that's funny because I talked back in Dubai with Crypto, the Moon Carl, and DaVinci CJ19. And all three of them were rather negative on XRP. I don't know I don't think I ever talked with BitBoy. Because I talked with a lot of YouTubers back in 2018 when all those guys were still small, but they've all outgrown me. At least a lot of them have. By the way, guys, if you watch right now, make sure you press that like button. And if you are enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe. Now, I talked with those guys a little while back, I think like 4 months back or so. They were all kind of negative, and right now, a lot of them are turning around. DaVinci said some positive stuff about it. He still calls XRP bad, but he did say trading is, definitely something that's possible. The Moon Carl said it last week, and Crypto said it now, which is, pretty exciting to me as an XP holder and as a big supporter like that, for them to kind of, give you that assurance of, yeah. Then again, on the XP pair, right now we can have one of the highest closes in a very long time for XRP. And oh my days, would that be huge, huh? If we get that done. And it's not even that crazy. It can actually happen, guys. And that is the power of Bybit, guys. Once more, if you haven't used it yet, make sure you check it out. A link is down below. Make sure you understand leverage trading. Don't just rush into it, lose all your money. No, understand it first. I have got a tutorial on my channel. But I definitely recommend you guys to check it out a couple of times because, well, I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's such an easy moneymaker in comparison to the rest. You can see freaking almost, but I think it's going to get there to almost $10,000 for no work. Isn't that just crazy? Worked so many years. If you just started thinking about all the effort you have to put into work to earn $10,000, and now just by making 5 clicks, you can earn that. That is still, right? Even though I've had this multiple times by now, it is still mind-boggling to me that some people have been doing this for freaking I don't know how long, all right? Those guys over in Wall Street have been doing this for who knows how long, and I've just been sitting there working my ass off for a couple of bucks. They can earn tens or hundreds of millions of dollars a day without any hard labor, let's put it that way, huh? Mind-boggling still, guys. Mind-boggling to me. Then again, I'm getting used to this new crypto world, this new, digital world like that, so I guess I can't really complain too much about it, because I'm enjoying it, but all right. Now, Wrath of Kahneman just shared this. Unbelievable! In 2019, the SEC finally pens a framework for investment contract analysis of digital assets. The very first footnote says it is not an opinion, it's just providing guidance to areas the commission/staff has previously addressed, and then cites Hinman's speech. So that's where things get kind of interesting. This speech is, I believe, from the 14th of June 2018. Commission or staff. Rather, the framework provides additional guidance in the areas that the commission or staff has previously addressed. C.e.g. report of investigation pursuant to Section 21A of the Securities and Exchange Act of 1934, the DAO Exchange Act related number 81207, July 25th, 2017, William Hinman digital asset transactions when Howie met Gary, remarks at the Who Finance All Market Summit, Crypto, June 14, 2018. So, really, like Ref said, wow, whatever. It's laughable. So many opinions, no rules, only guidelines citing opinions that aren't rules. You can find it here. So, I've checked it out here for a little second, guys. And it is extremely important that you guys get this into your cabeza, into your head right now, okay? What I'm reading here is literally another part that the SEC is just trying to hide away. And what they're trying to hide away is the fact they've given clarity, they knew they gave clarity, and right now are trying to backpedal because there's contradictory evidence. Some parts of the SEC don't think they're giving clarity, some parts know they're giving clarity, and some parts are building basically blocks and more clarity upon previously given clarity. It's a joke, huh? It's really a joke. Now, even David Schwartz came in to say, it's okay. There's no need for guidance. It's just a straightforward application of the Howey test, right? Obviously, a little bit of a joke because it don't make a lot of sense. It really doesn't. Rat says, I don't know if any of you guys have any use to it, but here's the SEC guidance that cites the Hinman speech as guidance. Spoiler, they also say the guidance is not really guidance, which is the joke behind it all. It's a double up flipperoni, flipper-juni maruni, right? That's basically what it is. Can you understand it? No? Can we? No? It's freaking BS, man. It almost gets out of my gut. Just the amount of times I've started to read this now and been annoyed by it, it's getting crazy. This man, I don't want to give too much time on. He's got a lot of attention already. I'm going to keep it at that. Michael Saylor said, on September 7th, El Salvador will officially begin using Bitcoin as its national currency alongside the US dollar. Every cyber hornet I know is planning to buy $30 in Bitcoin tomorrow in solidarity with the people of El Salvador as their leader, Nayib Bukele. Will you join us? That's interesting. That is market manipulation at its finest. So he's saying you should buy $30 worth of Bitcoin tomorrow to prove a point. I don't know exactly what point you're proving. I just know that that's some easier market manipulation to some degree. Yeah, I don't know what else to tell you guys. That's it's going to be interesting. I see BC Backer said, remember when this happened with XRP on February 1st? A timed planned buy for retail investors usually does the exact opposite. The price plummets. The fact that they are doing it at the 0.702 retrace as well is suspicious, as if it's some institution wrecked plan for retail buyers. You may ask, why does this happen? Why does the price not surge at the buy time? because everyone knows ahead of time and front runs it. This is a common phenomenon I've expressed to you guys very often on my channel. If you've watched my channel for a little while, you know this 100% certain. What I've told you guys is the investment principles of the Intelligent Investor book. Benjamin Graham, I think, quotes it perfectly. If there's an expectation of a physical event that is known, then everybody who wants to buy does so in anticipation. And so when the event really occurs, nobody is there to buy it because they already bought in anticipation. So once it actually happens, the price goes down as people are trying to take profit, or the amount of demand basically goes down because the event happened, but everybody got in. That's different when it's a physical event, or any event for that matter, where the result is based on basically chance or not known up front. If, for example, there's a date with a hit or miss, the results are different. But if it's a scheduled thing which people know the outcome for, yeah, this is usually what happens, though. It's the truth. And then how many employees of the SEC owned Bitcoin, Ether, or XRP from 2013 to 2020, 22nd of December? Did any lawyers working at the SEC division own XRP at the time, before, or after that date? And did any of the commissioners own XRP at the time before? We still want to know. They're still not telling us, but it's extremely relevant. And I do kind of think that the judge will allow for this info to be given over, because it's just almost unthinkable, right? That the SEC is claiming it's not relevant and the judge just allows that. Now, the last conclusion, guys, is that the altcoin season here can still make its highest high ever. Let's quickly see what exact point we're at right now. We are at 1.38 trillion. I told you guys we need to go to about 1.39 point. Let's see, 1.398. So we are about $0.01 trillion away from closing on the highest point ever. Literally, if we just closed a little bit earlier today, we would have had the highest close for altcoins ever. But we're still on the edge, and I'm on the edge of my seat to see this happening as we've been building. But it's going slow, right? But ultimately, guys, I know the future is going to be really freaking bright. And I'm even thinking of sending more of my guys, I've been shouting this for a couple of weeks right now. It is altcoin season. It is altcoin season. It is altcoin season. One of the easiest ways to see it is by looking at my cycle analysis. I'll show you guys. All right. This is what I always use to show you guys the cycle, basically. Right now, you can see on a monthly perspective, almost every single crypto is doing better, if you look at the monthly, than Bitcoin. You know it's altcoin season right now. It's altcoin season, altcoin season, altcoin season. I told you guys for a couple of weeks now. Right, I think even here, I think a couple of days ago, we shared it. I told you guys, this goes in cycles, and almost every time it's at the bottom, it's just a smart idea to buy, specifically once it's gone back up there. Because you can see here clearly, every time it goes back above the line, it really doesn't cross below there for a pretty long while here. You know, you guys can see it every time it dipped, and it comes above it, basically. It takes quite a long time before it gets back down there. You might say, okay, this is a small little area in which it came back down from, yeah. But mostly, you know, the bigger picture here is that altcoins start to outperform. And that's basically what we were betting on a little bit ago. And right now, that bet is still paying off. And guys, I'm extremely bullish, extremely excited. Make sure to check out Bybit. A link is down below. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today.